Good morning and welcome to the daily news trends on SSiTV Africa. Gauteng temporarily suspends hospital visits. Visiting hours to all Gauteng public health care centers have been temporarily suspended. The Gauteng Health Department says this is because of the third wave of COVID-19 infections. Only one visitor per patient will be allowed in exceptional cases. The province recorded over 7,500 new COVID-19 infections in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the South African Medical Association says Gauteng's hospitals are running out of beds. Some patients are now being transferred to other facilities. The province is currently the epicenter of the third wave of COVID-19, with the peak expected next month. There are fears health facilities will be stretched beyond capacity. Sama says private hospitals have been the hardest hit, but public hospitals are also taking strain. Religious leaders not happy with government's new COVID-19 restrictions. Religious leaders have accused government of treating them unfairly by restricting the number of people who can attend gatherings. In an angry engagement with Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Corporate Governance, they raised dissatisfaction that other sectors have been given financial relief while they have not received any. Bishop Mariti Mashashane told the committee that taxis are being allowed to operate at full capacity while churches are limited. South Africa has reported 11,767 new COVID-19 cases, taking the total number of infections to 1,786,079. Ramaphosa pays tribute to Kaunda. President Cyril Ramaphosa has paid tribute to Zambia's former president Kenneth Kaunda. Ramaphosa declared a national period of mourning for 10 days starting today on Friday. Flags will be flown at half-mast at all flag stations. Ramaphosa had described Kaunda as the father of African independence and unity. He says the Zambian was an unwavering champion of South Africa's liberation. Kaunda offered the ANC headquarters in Lusaka during the apartheid era. The former statesman was given the Order of the Companions of Our Tambo in 2002. COVID-19 cases surge in Africa, less than 0.8% of people fully vaccinated. COVID-19 cases rose by over 20% week on week in nearly 2,000 African countries, and progress on vaccinating the population is proceeding slowly, with just 0.79% of people on the continent fully vaccinated, senior health officials said on Thursday. Africa is in the midst of a full-blown third wave. We've seen in India and elsewhere how quickly COVID-19 can rebound and overwhelm health systems. WHO Regional Director for Africa, Matshidiso Moeti, told a news conference. New cases are up by nearly 30% in the past week, and deaths are up by 15%, she said, with 5 countries, South Africa, Tunisia, Zambia, Uganda, and Namibia, accounting for 76% of the new cases. The continent of 1.3 billion people has not yet been battered with an emergency during the pandemic on the scale of that recently facing India. But officials, including Moeti, continue to warn that such a catastrophe could hit. The South African Medical Research Council, SAMRC, calls for a complete ban on gatherings in Gauteng. The SAMRC is calling for a complete ban on gatherings in Gauteng as the number of daily COVID-19 infections continue to soar in the province. Virologist and Vice President for Research at the Council, Professor Jeffrey Mphahlele, says it could also be urgently considered to discourage inter-provincial travel. Mphahlele says every effort must be taken to prevent South Africa from experiencing a similar crisis as in India, where the number of COVID-19 related deaths surpassed 380,000. Thank you for tuning in on the Daily News Trends.